Hello everybody and welcome back to Pravus Gaming and more EU4 Anbennar, playing as the Kingdom of Lorent. We have converted because it turns out God is dead. Or at least the lead god, the head god of the court is dead, apparently. Castellos? So we decided to convert to Coronite, and we have a center of reformation, and we're now heretics, and everyone kind of hates me for it. I also realized, by the way, it looks like this would all naturally be one colonial region, but it's not. If you go right here, you'll see, oh look, these little islands right here, that's a whole different colonial nation. So I thought that I was on the verge of getting a second, but no, we're nowhere close. So I'm gonna have to get some more stuff colonized pretty soon, preferably. We do want to make sure my colonial maintenance goes back up now that we are making some money again, just so we can keep that maxed out at 90 per year. Seriously, reducing your funding for colonial maintenance, even a small amount, makes a huge dang difference. We have a new heir to the throne, a 224. It's not even a magical heir. Do I really care about that? Also, did a 15-year-old have a 3-year-old child? Did you give birth at 12? Because that's just creepy. Either way, at least my legitimacy is not going to be going down anymore, so that's nice. And we are magical, which means we can start studying magic. I am curious what we are good at currently. My spell levels are proficient at everything. You need to be higher than proficient. So at least right now, I can't do anything unless I study some magic. Let's study enchantment? Power or money. I still don't think I can justify spending the money on that kind of stuff. Alright. We're gonna improve relations. Don't send an insult. Improve relations with my ally Vern. It's worth having allies and things. Lots of favors to be used here. I am gonna start fabricating a claim against Vinale, because this is an opportunity for me to attack the colonial power here, while also feeding some cores back to Ilison without fighting the Emperor directly, and therefore fighting their entire alliance network. Because this Emperor in particular has a lot of allies. Like, how many freaking relationship slots do you get as the Emperor in this mod? I don't know, but it doesn't seem very fair. It really doesn't. Whatever. Fine, it's fine. Don't care. It'll be fine. Most of our rebels are starting to go away, which is good. It's a good sign. Let me go ahead and reduce army maintenance again a little bit more. Maybe a lot more. Start making some serious cash. Because I need to be able to build a lot of stuff. There's not a whole lot of opportunities to make a ton of money here. Go ahead and continue building more courthouses. That's fine. Anything that reduces the edict costs here. We converted Ruby Pass. Some of these are getting a little on the expensive side. At some point, I'm going to let the Center of Reformation preferably take care of all the expensive territory. I'm just trying to get all the cheap stuff down quickly while we have Religious Zeal still active. Religious Ideas, honestly, would have been pretty good for us. I could have gotten that instead of the expansion ideas, and it may have been a better choice. But I didn't know what was going to happen here. Pearl's Edge, apparently, has made a colony next to me, which is annoying. So now we have colonialism that we can use permanently against Pearl's Edge. They are allied to the Emperor, Vinale, and Castirande. Well, I should be able to seize your colonies, actually. This would be a very easy way to continue working on my colonial nation and grab the trade province, the natural harbor, and produce the dyes. I like that idea. Let's go ahead and transfer you across. I don't think they're going to have an army over here, so we would easily be able to grab this in a war. You guys need to head home. Gosh dang it, the map is like, what is wrong with you? Okay. Got it. You guys go here. Okay, we don't want to put the generals in charge, because who wants to risk any of that? My current mage, apparently, is a 2615. That is the best freaking siege value. Holy crud. We just obliterate walls on demand. It's great. It's amazing. How much development are we looking at here for these Moon Elves? 23, 18, and 17, including a major colonial port. A major colonial port. That sounds like the sort of thing that I want. You also produce glass, which is worth a fair bit. Pretty reasonable development here at 17. You got a marketplace, workshop, temple. Yeah, this is a good province. I think we'll get a claim on First Sight. Apparently we can get claims on a lot of stuff for you. I don't know why. Is it because it's all the colonial stuff I can claim down here? That might be the case. It would seem a little weird, but maybe. We have Illicin separatists over here. Well, I would love the Emperor to not be able to defend against this, because that just means they all break free and go to my vassal. Which, by the way, I was looking at the mission here. We don't have to have Madelaire, Rubenaire, and Illicin as vassals. We just need to own these 3 provinces to continue. So in a war against the Emperor, if I can return cores and take these 2 provinces, we get to move on. And get claims on a lot of new areas, which is a great thing for me. So this has to be a priority in the big war. I just can't attack the Emperor directly. It's dangerous. Scary, even. The merchant estate loses loyalty. Ugh. I'm gonna let him gain loyalty and lose some government reform progress. That hurts, but stability, I just can't justify losing it. Can't do it. Can't do it, man. It's too important. Alright, let's see. Fort maintenance on border with a rival. That is nice. Center of trade upgrade cost is actually pretty darn good. I can be going to these, like, market towns or something. Isn't there another one here? I thought there was. That's a trade hub. Well, there are a few places where I would be able to upgrade them for pretty cheap. Yeah, like this. Natural Harbor. Costs a lot less. Get a lot more trade power. Absolutely worth doing those if you can. That's a lot of money to lose. Can't afford that. Let's make BPEC likes me better for some reason. Sure, why not? Heck, they would even make an ally. Don't know why. Their independence is guaranteed by Gwed. Stop protecting the hobbits. Freaking heck, man. Alright, we're starting to lose these fervor points pretty rapidly. I think I want to turn off stability. Let's go ahead and start making some monthly change again. I can use it for war. I mean, good grief. 20% morale of armies from one religion. That's, like, so outrageously overpowered. Can we build more trade ships? The answer is, yes, absolutely we can. Let's build a bunch. Okay. Another province has been converted. Thank you, Coronite Center of Reformation. How are we looking in terms of religious unity? 26%. It's not great. Too bad we did an admin idea group. Seriously. Religious ideas would have been good. What's this, by the way? Morale of armies plus 10%. So, I'm sorry, hang on. With the blood of Lorenon, plus my religion potentially giving me up to 20%, we could have 30% more morale of armies than anybody else. I'm sorry, that's really good. That is extremely good. I like it. What are you with those colonies? Making progress. Almost done. I would like to go ahead and just grab claims on a couple of things. I'm going to go ahead and actually keep that going with the ally for a minute. I'm going to bring the ally in on this war, absolutely. But let's start spying on the Emperor as well. Not necessarily to get a claim, though honestly attacking them right now and killing his troops would prevent him from doing anything to these rebels. They're currently in farmlands. He's probably going to kill them. He doesn't really have much of a numbers advantage. That's something. If I wanted to attack the Emperor, what we need to do is have troops preferably over in these areas, because I want to siege down their capital quickly, but have an army ready to quickly jump on this with the help of my vassals, including my march. We have plenty of manpower. That's not an issue, so I really do need to be going to war. It's just I want to train troops, but I can't because everything's too dang expensive. Like, I'm really shocked at just how bad my army maintenance is. A civil war. Down over here? Okay, in Deshak. I don't know who you are, and I don't care. Pearl's Edge has decided to go ahead and start on another colony. You go ahead and work on that, guys. Go ahead. Do that. I will seize those colonies so good. Doesn't even matter, man. So let's see. Yeah, so you're allied to the Emperor and Pearl's Edge only. You do officially have a colonial nation. Venail. Good for you. Loans are still an issue. How long do we think until the next institution fires? 1550, so in 11 years. So the printing press is still a thing because this is effectively like a Protestant Reformation. Man, I would love you to break. If I were to attack you now... Like, we have enough money coming in. We can make this work with my army maintenance. Yeah. We could do this. Oh, he just killed the Separatists. Dang it. Alright. It was a long shot to think that that was going to work. I'm just going to have to return the cores the old-fashioned way. Or, before they can finish the siege, we kill them. Other options, you know? All right, let's see. We got more troops over here. I think I'm going to go ahead and transfer some over this way. There are a couple of forts here, unfortunately, and they're all maintained. The Emperor has a lot of forts available. Like, a lot of forts. Surprising numbers of forts. Okay. You need a mothball. Let's not pay for the fleet, because I don't think I need it. These guys will stick together as one army. We'll use you to try going for the capital of the Emperor. You guys are going to have to jump on these 2 forts while they're distracted fighting the Separatists. Let's go ahead and grab ourselves another claim. This time against Vinail. I guess you named your new colonial nation after your capital. That's confusing as heck, but okay. We don't need to do this right now. So, if I wanted to declare war on you, we would have to fight Pearl's Edge and your colonial nation. Vern would not join because you are heavily in debt. Do I need the help of my ally? I think it is debatable. Let's take a look at armies and see. So, Lorent, 72,000. West Ham, 32,000. Literally, their entire army is right there. Okay, good to know. Pearl's Edge. Would help if I actually knew my alphabet, wouldn't it? 10,000. Oh my god, we can handle this. 100% we can finish this on my own. All right. So I think we just go for it. But what I'd like to do is actually go ahead and first transfer the troops over this direction. Because if we can jump on this and shatter them real quick, we can actually try to let the Separatists... Ah! Never mind, I got it. Never mind, scrap that. Get back in position. They're going over here. Oh, good, yes. Split your armies. Absolutely, split your armies. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Those are mostly transports. Wait, unmothball. Get over here. We can trap his armies and kill most of them. Okay, hang on. This is what we want to do. Declare war. West Ham joins. Pearl's Edge doesn't. Even better. Well, no, not necessarily better. Wanted to take the colonial stuff, but we can always worry about that later, right? I think so. So we wanted to have the war goal as, let's say, first sight. Go. It's going to call in the Emperor. I want to chase down your navy, where they have some troops. We want to get a really good shock general in charge. Move there. Want to get you in charge. Go here. And all of his armies are now going to have to engage. We destroyed one of his trade ships. Isn't quite what I was looking for, but my trade ships did intercept his transport fleet. Which means now we are going to absolutely obliterate you and destroy all of your troops. Suck it, Emperor! Oh, stack wipe! Beautiful. It is a beautiful, beautiful thing that I do. Wreaking carnage upon the land. Guess we'll go ahead and get started on Tooth's End. Let's make sure we send the cannons and a good number of infantry, and we'll have to just back them up, but let's not take too much attrition. This is going to sink everything? Sank a lot of it, yes. Not everything, but we sank a fair bit. So what are you going to do? You're going to have to go all the way over here, right? I see the rest of your navy. What kind of ships are those? I can't tell anymore. Looks like we're fighting galleys. Depending. Is this all considered to be inland sea? Yes. Okay, so fighting here isn't necessarily the best. 3 heavies is still pretty good, but we're going to want to disengage from that. He is about to attack me here. So let's make sure we pull back and win this. This naval fight is probably not in good engagement for me. Very likely not a good engagement for me. I don't think I've lost any ships yet. He's losing ships. But I think we still pull back. Okay, I take it back. So I lost my 4 galleys. He lost 1. But at least I didn't lose the heavies. So it's fine. Trade ships are now going against Vinail. Okay, let's bring the siege general back over. Go down to speed 3. so I don't have to worry about it too much. Okay, so we are being attacked up here in the north, but that's probably okay. You go here. You go here. Okay, we have a whole load of trade ships that just finished. Let's assist in this fort. You guys come over this direction. Siege all this down. Actually, wait. You go here. You go here. Conversions. Go for the cheap things. Okay, little reinforcements dying. Should not be much power left for the Emperor. They're pretty much dead. So we should be able to separate peace for them and take a lot of goodies. Of course, we do still have to worry about aggressive expansion, but I'm just reclaiming cores and stuff. Come on, it ain't that bad. A little bit ahead of time on tech. Could go for that now. We're going to go for the fort maintenance on borders with the rival. Should save me a bit of money, at least up here, on a couple of forts. Wow, okay. The Redfoot Halfling provinces lose and rest and gain production efficiency. Nice. I'll take that. Let's go ahead and try to catch out a couple of his small troops. Finish them off. Go there. Kill them. Okay. So he's just got a lot of stragglers right now. I'm going to send these armies up this direction. See if we can catch any of them out. Astor Porter. Ah. This is going to get annoying really quickly. High Fervor. Spend it on war? No, honestly, I don't think so. I think we spend it on trade. Right now, the war is easy. We're winning with no problems whatsoever. I don't need the extra morale of armies, so let's just not worry about it. Let's go to the capital fort. You guys also go to this fort. You guys go down over here. Okay. I don't want to jump on that too quickly. Let's get the reinforcements all together. So let's see. We did finish this, so we can move on here. Game's running really slowly for some reason. I really wish it would stop it. Okay, we finished a colony. Well, I can't finish anything down over here, so I guess I'm going to go ahead and continue in this direction. Could spend the Diplo power to expel minorities, but I don't see the point. Let's see. So you did actually train up a pretty reasonable army with a good general. 7 shock value. But I have an even bigger army. Yeah, he's just like desperately trying to train up a bunch of troops. Which makes sense, but it's very annoying. Knock it off. Okay, we caught you out in the farmlands, which is a good fight for us. Again, with the whole we're rolling ones, despite the fact that we have 7 shock value, but okay. Wasn't quite enough to, like, stack wipe him, but it was enough to do a lot of damage. Lose manpower and army professionalism. I can afford to lose the manpower right now. We're doing fine on that, but yeah. I'm going to go ahead and make sure we unsiege both of these. Whoop, wait. This is an opportunity to jump on all of it. Let's see. Siege. Go here, then siege. Okay, we killed 4,000 more, I guess, mercs, probably. Let's go ahead and unsiege these. 28% here, 14-14. I think we're almost at a point where I can peace out the Emperor. Haven't even bothered going for the main war goal yet. I'm going to go ahead and send yet another colonist. Do we want to go ahead and just expel a minority? I mean, I could. It would cost me the Diplo power, but we do get an extra, like, 7% settler chance. So that can speed up colonization a fair bit. Let's just go ahead and do it. We don't need to maintain relations with them anymore. We're fine. Okay, they're going for a fort. We're just going to go ahead and unsiege the rest of this. He can't train any more mercs there. Good. Let's gather the mage forces up. You guys go chase down some of these troops. Kill them before they can go too far. Same deal over here. Chase them down. 42% chance. Ah. Fine, whatever, I don't care. I want to save up some money to go ahead and get rid of the whole treasury issue. Looming disaster, aristocratic coup. What? What now, nobles? Freaking heck. Shouldn't have that much. I haven't given you anything for a while, I think. There's a siege of Anbennar. Okay, so the only thing we're missing right now from the Emperor is one more fort. So I want to know, if I separate pieced out with you and told you to return cores, like let's say this primary province, that alone is worth 48? Jeez, dude! The crud! Oh, that is just ridiculous. I mean, I know they weren't the main war goal and I didn't co-belligerize, but I didn't think it would be that bad. Dang. Yeah, we're talking outrageous amounts of aggressive expansion. $25. This sucks. I can't really do anything. I can't take anything. I can tell you to release nations. This would cost me Diplo power, but it weakens you, and it does not cost me aggressive expansion, which I think is worth it. Definitely want war reps. Taking your trade power is tempting, because that actually would translate into a lot of money. Because you still have a lot of trade in this region. I like the idea of releasing Rubenair. Or do I? Maybe, because I maybe can turn them into a vassal. This is one of the territories that I need. The Minaran Temple doesn't matter that much. Great Ording doesn't matter that much. Madalero would be good, but that's also outrageously expensive. How much? 27 development. Why does that cost 127 war score? 147. I stand corrected. This one, for some reason, is especially outrageous. Right, well, I definitely think we do this. I definitely want to take... I guess I could humiliate you. Yes, that's a great idea, actually. Power projection. And we can take money after that. So all I have to do then is win the siege. Okay, we can at least remove one really good province from you. I might be able to vassalize it and make it diplomatic. That's one way of getting the 24 development here and then getting the Emporium for the trade power. Weaken the Emperor a little bit, but I don't have a coalition. Okay, and there's the Siege of Modgate. So that's it. You have nothing left. Yes? Okay. So humiliating you gets me the power projection, so I start making more Monarch points. Can take 96 ducats. War reps is good. And I still can't use any of my cores, but we'll have to do that later. The biggest deal would be to make sure you don't become the Emperor. Okay. So the Emperor is out. I'm going to spend some time improving relations with you for a bit. Ah, we own cores. I can't do that. Okay. Scratch that. Do I have permanent claims on you? No. Okay. Well. Okay, then that means I need to build a spy network and try to conquer you then. I don't really see a better way around it. Let's get claims. Just so I have the option. Wesmar. And that's apparently all I can do with you. Alright. So now we need to get our troops together to go and transfer across the ocean into Valair. And we should be able to take them down pretty quickly. We do have some rebels that are getting ready to fire south of Vizwal. Tell you what, I'm going to have you guys go up here instead. Golden Era for somebody. I guess we could do our own Golden Era. More morale of armies, goods produced, maximum absolutism, power cost reduction, blah, blah, blah. It's not a bad thing to get early on, honestly. I always delay it, but it's really not a bad thing to do. We're going to pay off a loan, because I'm tired of having to pay the interest on this. Because that is affecting my income. So we save about $1 a month by doing that. I feel like that improves things a little. My trade ships apparently captured a couple of vessels. Which I don't really need. So you guys still need to protect trade in the Bay of Wines. You guys come over here. Very disappointed with how powerful this Emperor has been. Like, really. It's just sort of ridiculous to me how strong they are. What else can I do? I think it's time to start transferring some ships. You guys do not... What are you doing? You're detaching because you have a damaged ship. Whatever. Let's get over here and start transferring some troops over. Find out what they've got over here. If anything. They may have no troops on their main island. I'd be surprised, but they may have nothing. We might be able to take some land from them. Might. I don't see any evidence of troops. So this seems like a great opportunity. Just go ahead and start breaking the troops up and dropping them off. Says there's a naval fight about to begin. Whoa, yes there is. Okay, we need the trade ships then, quickly. Quickly, please. Faster than that, please. Thank you. You've got 2 heavies. That's not a threat. Fine, fine, fine. 3 years ahead of time, still on tech. May slander merchants. Supply limit, military tactics. Military tech 11 is pretty important. Would like to have that. Would really love to have the general transferred across as well. How about my mage, my leader? So we have the 5 siege value, so we can siege down their capital quickly. Have you allied anybody? You're transferring trade power to Tellum? Tellum? Why? You're in a trade league led by Tellum? Oh, that's irritating. So now I'd have to fight a whole bunch of people if I wanted to eat you. I mean, we have a truce. We can't do anything for a little bit anyway. I guess I'm not surprised, but okay, whatever. It's not a huge deal. It's more annoying than anything. Alright, we don't need to leave the ships here and risk taking any damage when the fleet comes out. So we're just going to siege down the capital. And then we'll go siege down the rest of their islands. And that should probably be more or less it for them, because that should be all their, like, core provinces, right? Speaking of which, there it is. Turns out 5 siege value is pretty darn good. 71% war score right now. I'm surprised you guys are not on low war enthusiasm yet. How's the Reformation looking? Making progress. Making pretty good progress. Let's see. Still got some unrest to worry about. Let's send some troops over here. I'm going to send you guys over here. Okay, so we're at 90% war score. Now you're on low war enthusiasm. So if I took a single province from you, it's not too bad in terms of aggressive expansion. It's not great, but it's not too bad. And it gets me a foothold here and a trade province. And then what if I also wanted to take some islands? Unfortunately, that is a surprising amount of aggressive expansion. But it should be far enough away that it doesn't do too much. Yeah, it increases it by like 3. Like if I did this, that's not actually that bad. But are these colonies? Because it looks like they are, and I don't want to pay for them. So I don't want to do those, at least. I guess I could take something here, but we haven't sieged down a fort. I'm honestly not that worried about it right now. If I took your capital, that would be worth too much. I think we can afford to just take these 2 provinces. I can make you a vassal. Now, that would get me a lot of coalition. However, it also gets me a vassal who's capable of colonizing. What a fascinating idea. If I did this, Gwed would be able to join, but if I wait until January of this year, I think their aggressive expansion will tick down to the point where it won't be 50, which means I'm fine. Yeah, that is correct. I think we take him as a vassal, because a colonial vassal is pretty helpful. Not to mention, they can become a naval power for me. Like, how could that possibly go wrong? Yeah, no, we have to take him as a vassal. Absolutely, we have to take him as a vassal. This is a great choice. All right, speed 5. Let's go ahead and rush through this for a bit. I'm going to have you guys do some autonomous rebel suppression in a couple of regions. Since these guys are a little bit on the uppity side, I should keep them down pretty low. You guys do something similar, I guess. You guys do something similar here. Okay. I'm just waiting until January. Lose stability. Gosh dang it. Stop doing that. Boost. Foreign talent. Can't afford it. I didn't even know what that one just said. I just missed it entirely. I almost forgot that we do have some rebels still. Expel the mages. My leader dies. Prestige decay, diplomatic relations, and all power costs go up. That seems horrible. No, I don't see any good reason to do that. Okay, it is now January. So if I am correct, Gowed is no longer on the list. Perfect. Okay. And then I take whatever money I can get my hands on. And we're done. Okay. Risk of a coalition now. And I need to improve relations with you guys, like, immediately. Because you are indeed disloyal. I could placate you at the cost of prestige. I can't, support, like, loyalists, unfortunately. But mostly you're just really upset with me. So I think if I improve relations, I think we'll be fine. Yeah, that works. This works. Okay. So that should improve my power base significantly. And it should have given me a colonial nation, yeah? Yeah. So these guys now serve my vassal. But I think all that trade power ultimately is going to work down for me, which means I can get a lot more control. Love it. Okay, we're going to end this video here, but thank you all very much for watching. I do hope that you enjoyed. If so, then I would ask you to hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe, and I, as always, will see you guys next time.